शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशमक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम्। नमोऽस्तु रामाय सलक्ष्मणाय देव्यै च तस्यै जनकात्मजायै। नमोऽस्तु रुद्रेन्द्रयमानिलेभ्यो नमोऽस्तु चन्द्रार्कमरुद्गणेभ्यः। ॐ नमः परमहंसास्वादितचरणकमलचिन्मकरन्दाय भक्तजनमानसनिवासाय श्रीरामचन्द्राय ॐ। So we are looking into Ayodhya Kanda. Second sarga we have started. I think we have gone up to first 5 shlokas. Yeah. Dvitiya sargah viditam bhavatam yatha me rajyamuttamam purvakair mama rajendraihi sutavat paripalitam. That we have finished. Soham ikshvakubhis sarvair narendraih pratipalitam shreyasa yoktum ichhami sukharham akhilan jagat. So I think till that is where we have finished. So shreyasa yoktum ichhami, akhilam jagat, this entire world, or jagat, always when you say akhilam jagat, you can always say the inhabitants of the jagat also. So all the inhabitants of this jagat deserve sukha, and that sukha will come from a nice prince like Rama. If he is made the prince, then there will be sukha in this world. Therefore sukharham akhilam jagat shreyasa yoktum ichhami. Dasharatha expressed his desire in front of that mantri parishat. You know, all the mantris are there anyway, and then also all the samanta rajas and the feudatory kings, something like that they say, right? So those kings were all sitting there in front of them. He expressed his desire. Now he is telling further, 6th shloka onwards, mama pyacharitam purvai panthanam anugachata praja nityam anidrena yatha shaktya bhirakshitaah. So mamapi acharitam, so mamapi, by me also this rajadharma was followed. So that mamapi purvaihi panthanam anugachata mamapi acharitam. So purvaihi, I also ruled this kingdom, but I did not rule as per my wishes. I followed in the pantha. Pantha means path. So the path that my purvajas, that is other people before Dasharatha, his father, grandfather, great grandfather, etc., that Ikshvaku kingdom, Ikshvaku lineage, like how the previous kings ruled, I also followed the same path. So purvaihi panthanam anugachata. So anugachata maya. So maya means, so anugachata means by me, who followed the pantha, the path laid down by my predecessors. Purvaihi panthanam anugachata mamapi acharitam. So that is acharitam means what? Rajadharmam. Somewhere that dharma must have been there. So that mamapi acharitam, I have also led such a life of dharma, ruling over Ayodhya, etc. Praja nityam anidrena ythashakti abhirakshitaha. So you can see Dasharatha is as though keeping his heart out. So nityam anidrena, I have spent sleepless nights in protecting the citizens, etc., serving the citizens, etc. So nityam means always, anidrena, nityam anidrena yathashakti, to the best of my capability, nityam anidrena yathashakti prajaha abhirakshitaha. So prajaha means, so the citizens or the subjects of the kingdom, you know, in the monarchy's context we say subjects. So all the subjects or citizens of Ayodhya, of Kosala Rajya, so they have been, to the best of my ability, I have also tried and governed following the path laid down by my elders. So anidrena means swasukha nirapekshena. I did not seek any sukha for myself. Just a second. So I did not seek any sukha for myself, just without any ragadveshas, with some kartavya buddhi. This was my dharma, so I followed. In that way, I ruled over. Yatha Shakti. Vinaya Pradarshanam, he's telling Yatha Shakti, Tilakakara is telling. So out of humility, he's telling Yatha Shakti, I have done. So Yatha Shakti means the best of my ability. That best of my ability does not mean Dasharatha had very low ability and then very low, in a very low fashion he ruled the kingdom or something. No, he was a great man. He is Rama's father, you know. So he was also a great man. But out of humility, he is telling, Appa Yatha Shakti, I did to the extent that was possible by me. I ruled over this kingdom. अनु भवत्कृतं पालनमेव अस्माकं श्रेयः इत्यत्राः. So why did this shloka is so Govindaraja is telling? So it seems the kings asked in bit. So there's a, so as though the kings asked. So you are already ruling us. What is the need for having Rama separately? They didn't ask like that. In fact, they are very happy. So this Purvapaksha, I don't know how far it is an imaginary Purvapaksha in the sense that okay, why did Dasharatha suddenly start talking about himself? So he's saying, I have, to the extent possible, I have ruled. Now it's the time to retire and hand over. That is what he's trying to say. You can say like that. No. Idam shariram kritsnasya lokasya charata hitam pandurasyaatapatrasya chhayayam jaritam maya. So see how Vairagya filled words he's telling. So this body has been, so it has been spent away in old age. So he's telling like that, idam shariram kritsnasya lokasya hitam charata maya. Maya is there in the end, you know, maya. Pandurasya atapatrasya chhayayam jaritam. Jaritam means so it has been made old by me, that is I have spent this life. So that is, this life has been spent by me. How? Idam shariram, this body has been jaritam, has been oldened by me. That is, this body has become old in this way. That is the meaning. So I have spent my life in this way. How? Kritsnasya lokasya hitam charata maya jaritam. This body has been oldened by me. By me means what kind of me? Kritsnasya lokasya hitam charata. By me who was always engaged, intent upon performing the welfare of the entire Jagat. Kritsna means entire. Kritsnasya Jagataha hitam charata maya idam shariram jaritam. Idam shariram, this body. So some Vairagya Dasharatha is also having, this body has been spent like that. So it has been spent. Jaritam literally means oldened. It was made old by me. So you can say spent. Now Dasharatha is considering himself as a spent force. His body has been spent by me in the service of taking care of the praga, etc. So Pandurasya Atapatrasya Chhayayam. Pandura means white. So Pandurasya Atapatrasya. Atapatra means, I think, umbrella. I have to see what commentators are telling. Atapatra, I think, is umbrella. So in the shade of that white umbrella. So Raja, whenever he goes under the under a white umbrella they carry. Today also we see, so when some of these Pitadipatis are going, somebody will hold umbrella. When Bhagwan, this, what is that, Utsavam they do, they hold one white umbrella, something like that. When Raja is going, one white umbrella is held upon his head by somebody behind. So in the shade of that umbrella means what? The dhvani there is. So I was under the shade of an umbrella. Still, this has been oldened. That means, so I was nicely following my Raja Dharma. I was remaining in the presence of in the limits of Raja Dharma. I was holding myself and ruling over. So Pandurasya Atapatrasya Chhayayam. That is an indication that I have lived this life in accordance with my Kshatriya Dharma. So this Pandura Atapatra, that is white umbrella, is a Raja Chinha. It is an insignia for the king. So in the shelter, in the shade of that umbrella, I have lived, oldening my life, spending my life in this way. So they say some expressions are there. So sharp to vaisa they say. So just I spent my life just eating. So Mahatmas say like that. So Paramacharya, so this is quoted by another person. This Ahobila Jiyar, Ahobila Kshetram, that Jiyar Swami, he spoke about Paramacharya in an interview. It became very famous, that video. In that he says, it seems Paramacharya told him that, see, my life has been spent just by eating. Such a great Mahatma is telling like that, my life has been spent away just by eating. You should spend your life by studying Shastras more and more, like that. So this is also a statement of Vinaya of Dasharatha. That's what I'm trying to say. This life has been spent like that means what? So to the best of my ability I have ruled. That means it's a statement of humility. So he has followed Dharma to the letter and spirit, and then to the best of his ability he ruled over. Now Pandurasya.
Question.
Huh.
In the previous verse, that Abhirakshitaha is there, no? That is also verb, right? Prajaha Abhirakshitaha means?
Yeah, Prajaha Abhirakshitaha. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Abhirakshitaha Prajaha. That is, so yeah, that is the verb there. It looks like an adjective, but then because there adjective, it looks like Abhirakshitaha Prajaha, but then there is no verb there. So that is the verb Abhirakshitaha. So Rakshitaha means so well protected. Rakshitaha means protected. Abhirakshitaha means well protected. People have been well protected by me. So that In Sanskrit, the tense is also part of the verb, of the word itself. So abhirakshitaha means, so up to now they have been protected by me. That's the meaning. So the tense also is included in it. So idam shariram kritsnasya lokasya hitam charata maya jaritam, and then pandurasya atapatrasya chhayayam jaritam. In the shade of that umbrella, this has been, the shade of the umbrella means in the limitations of Raja Dharma. So this welfare of the people has been undertaken by me, and I have spent all my life in that manner. Jaritam means prapita jaram kritam, that is old end. I told you jaritam literally means old end. Na kadapi prajapalana virodhena vishayasaktihi krita iti bhavaha. So that is so he did not, so this life has spent like that means I did not do anything else in life. Anything else means that is I did not transgress the line of dharma. Mama purvakaihi panthanam anugachata, he said, that line itself I followed. That is, you say I did not transgress that line, we say, so like that. So in that fashion, just strictly adhering without giving into any ragadvesha, strictly I have followed. That's why he's telling this body has been jaritam in that way.
Satapatra word. So in the old times they used to make this umbrella out of that leaf, right? Some leaf.
Yeah, maybe it's coming from that. Maybe.
Okay.
Atapatrasya means Chhatrasya, he's adding. Shvetasya Atapatras. Pandura means white. So that's why some people say Pandava's father Pandu, they say he had jaundice and something like that because he was white in color. That's why he's named Pandu. So I don't know whether it's there in the Moola Mahabharata. Malladi Chandrasekhara Shastri Garu refutes it. He says, so if he has refuted, it's definitely not there in Moolam like that. So Pandu means white in color. So Sattva Guna Pradhana, you can take something. So Pandura Ragam means white color. So Pandurasya Atapatrasya Chhayayam. So but leaf, if you say, then you have to say it was painted white in color because he's telling white umbrella. So Pandurasya Atapatrasya Chhayayam Maya Jaritam Prapya Varshasahasrani Bahunyayumshi Jivataha Jirnasyasya Sharirasya Vishrantam Abhirochaye. So he's as though speaking his heart out. No, Vishrantim Abhirochaye. I desire some rest now. So lot of ruling has been over. I have lived life for long enough. Now Vishrantim Abhirochaye. Hey Rajanaha, hey kings. Now I want some rest. Vishrantim Abhirochaye. So why Prapya Varshasahasrani Bahunyayumshi Jivataha. Now I have now acquired thousands of years. Varsha Sahasrani Prapya Bahunyaya Ayumshi Jivitaha. So one of the commentators, I think, is telling, what is this Bahuni Ayumshi? Many lifetimes I have lived. So 1,000 years I have lived and many lifetimes I have lived means what? Veda is telling Shatamanam Bhavati Shatayuf Purushaha. So a person lives for 100 years. I have lived for many such hundreds are over. 60,000 means how many hundreds are over? So like that, so many 60,000 means 6,100 years. No, not 600. 100 years are over. So many ayus. Ayu means lifespan. But so many lifespans I have lived already. So Prapya Varsha Sahasrani Bahunyayumshi Jivataha Maya Jirnasyasya Sharirasya Vishrantim Abhirochaye. So Jivataha, by me who has lived by so long, Vishrantim Abhirochaye. Now I desire some rest for what? Asya Jirnasya Sharirasya, rest for this body. So the mind is fine. So the Atma, there is no tiredness or anything. This body now has become, so it's now become incapable. So that is, it has become very old. That's the idea. Jirnasyasya Sharirasya Vishrantim Abhirochaye. Now this Govinda Raja in the previous shloka is making a nice point. Jara Paryantam Ekachatrataya Parakrama Nidhir Bhutva Maya Niyamena Lokahitam Acharitam Ityarthaha. So Pandurasya Atapatrasya Chhayayam. So there in the chhaya of one umbrella he is telling. So that is, he is saying, to the best of my ability, I have tried to keep this empire united. So for so long, under just one umbrella, this empire was so ruling over, means that is, he did not have these civil wars and all those things. In Dasharatha's lifetime, it was not there these days. Now, so in this shloka, Parapya Bahunyayumshi Vatsara, this is Tilakakara. I told you Vatsara Shata Rupani Aneka Purushayumshi. So Shatayuf Purushaha, like that, Aneka Purushayus. Purushayu means 100 years. So like that, Aneka Purushayus I have spent already. Vishrantim Praja Chinta Rahitya Rupinim Vishrantim abhirochaye. Abhirochaye means I desire actually. So it's a hope of a desire. I'm hoping now that I will get desire. Vishrantim abhirochaye. So that Vishranti, what is the Vishranti that he is seeking? That so I want some rest from thinking about people anymore. Now I want to think of Bhagavan. I told you, right? So what was that shloka? So Swatmartham Guruvakyato Bhaja Bhaja Shri Parvati Vallabham Jnatvetat Khanubhanguram Sapadire Tyajyam Mano Durataha Swatmartham Guruvakyato Bhaja Bhaja Shri Parvati Vallabham. This is from Shiva Paradha Kshamapan Stotram. I don't know if I mentioned that in last class. So now enough of thinking about people. You see, Viditatmananda ji makes a very nice point in Brihadaranyaka Bhashyam in those classes. So this Vanaprastha that has been ordained is a very nice scheme in recognition of a person's need to retire from life. So Grihastha is ordained as a responsibility, and then this culture has by default recognized that responsibility after some time becomes a burden. He has to be given an off. So what should I say? An off let or something like that. So he has to be let out, so that now he has worked enough responsibly. Now is the time for so-called selfish pursuits. That is to for some chintanam, Bhagavat chintanam, and all those things. So it has been officially recognized that a person cannot go on for long, forever, just fulfilling responsibilities. He also needs time. It is a tiring job. It's a thankless job. Grihasthashrama especially. So many responsibilities on you. Entire society is depending on you. Like that they describe. So tasmat jyeshthashramaha. So jyeshthashrami grihi. Manu itself says grihastha is the greatest ashrama because it sustains all other ashramas. So just the other day I was reading some question answer sessions by Akhandananda Saraswati. So Maharaj Shri, there also he says Grihastha ashrama is the most dearest ashrama to Bhagavan, because Bhagavan has to take care of the society. So Grihastha is taking care of the society. So Grihastha is the instrument of Bhagavan. Through this Grihastha, Bhagavan is taking care of the society. Be that as it may. So Vishrantim abhirochaye, that is, so, and it is a valid, that permission will be granted. So you have to go. Shruti has already envisaged the situation, and by default that permission is given. You don't even need to look upon it as escaping from my responsibility or anything. It is a recognized pursuit. That now some time now has to be given to him to retire from life also. So जीर्णस्यास्य शरीरस्य विश्रान्तिम् अभिरोचये जीवतः इहलोके वर्तमानस्य. So yeah, बनु बहुन्यायंश जीवन राजप्रभाव जुष्टांच दुर्वाहम अजितेन्द्रियैः परिश्रान्तोऽस्मि लोकस्य गुर्वीं धर्मधुरं वहन्. Dasharatha very openly is telling all. So is whatever is there in the heart they are telling. So if you don't mind me telling, so even in the scheme of Pitadhipatis, etc., after some point, of course, that parampara has to continue, so they appoint a successor, but then also they become old, so that rigorous routine of doing puja every time at all the times and all that, and then giving audiences to people, all that, after some point of time it becomes physically challenging also. So they kind of like they appoint a successor. So I'm just giving a modern example to appreciate what Dasharatha is trying to do. Whereas Dasharatha is openly telling also, I'm getting tired, that's why I'm doing all this. I have seen some people they say, oh, our Guru, so he sleeps very late, morning he wakes up and goes for a walk. So just the other day somebody was telling me, our Guru, he sleeps 1:30, 2 o'clock, 5 o'clock, he's already walking in the ashrama. So but then that Guru, if I tell you the name, you can spot yourself. So these days he's looking very tired already. That Guru is looking tired, worn out. But they will say, no, he's very enthusiastic. So he's a great yogi and things like that. Anyway, that is a diversion. What I'm trying to say, dharma dhuram vahan. Dhuram means the load. This load of dharma I have been, load of dharma I have been bearing all the while. He's telling Gurvi dharma dhuram. Gurvi means heavy. Heavy load of dharma I have been putting on me and bearing it all the while. Now I want some rest. Rajaprabhava jushtam durvaham ajitendriyaihi. So this Rajaprabhava jushtam, how to translate? Rajaprabhavaha shauryadayaha tadyuktaihi jushtam. So jushtam, I don't know how it is translated. So Rajaprabhava jushtam means something that is so that jushtam dhuram maybe. So that this weight is something that is added on to, or rather, what should I say? It is the weight is accumulated by the prabhava of the king. The more powerful the king, he will go on for longer. You know, in that sense, maybe Raja Prabhava Jushtam Durvaham Ajitendriyahi. This Dhuram, this Dharma Dhuram, the load of Dharma cannot be borne by somebody unless they are Ajitendriya. So Durvaham, Ajitendriyahi Durvaham, something that becomes extremely difficult to bear for somebody who is an Ajitendriya. Why? Because this is, so that Pantha is like that. You have to walk on the line of Dharma, no transgressing one way or the other. More so because you are the Chakravarti, because if you are looking at, people will be looking at you, and therefore no transgressing Dharma at any cost. It's not even thinkable for you. So such kind of this Raja Bhara, we say, you know, that Dharma Bharam I have been putting upon me. Durvaham Ajitendriyahi Gurvim Dharma Dhuram Vahan. So that Dharma Dhura, heavy, Gurvi Dharma Dhura is Ajitendriyahi Durvaham. And then Parishrantosmi Lokasya. So this Gurvim Dharma Dhuram Vahan Parishrantaha Asmi. I have become tired by bearing this great burden of dharma. And then so whose it is? Lokasya Dharma Dhuram. So Lokasya, it is not mine also. That is Loka Chinta I was having. That is, I was always saying. See, that's why I'm saying it is a very valid, recognized pursuit, that even a Raja can retire and go to Anaprastha. So you should not judge Dasharatha that he's complaining about it. That is, it is very but natural that after some point of time you feel tired, and then the responsibility has to be handed over to the next generation, and then you have to retire. So Lokasya Gurveen Dharma Dhuram Vahan Parishrantaha Asmi. I have become very tired. So you know, Bhutan, our neighbor Bhutan. So Bhutan has constitutional monarchy. So the constitution has come up into effect very recently for them. Before that it was an absolute monarchy. So in that constitution, officially the king himself, so their king they worship as Bhagavan still, even now. They look upon their king as God. So divine origin of kingship and all that, there used to be very old ideas, but still they follow. So that king is, so they worship the king as divine, but they are the present king's father. So that he's alive still. The present king is there, but his father was ruling. After some time, he retired. He must be in his 60s or 70s, maybe even earlier. So he just retired from life and said, no, now is the time for the next generation to take over. And the constitution, they have enshrined that the king has to retire after a suitable age, 60 years or something like that. They also kept a provision for people to impeach the king. That is also there. Anyway, so whether it is the greatness of those kings, possibly it is the case, or maybe it is being alert to more modern aspirations. So in today's world, those are very practical concessions if you have to continue the monarchy. I don't know, whatever be the reason, it is a very nice idea that even they are following today. The present king's father, he's alive, but still he has handed over the kingdom, or maybe 10 years back or something already. The king is just 41 or something like that. So he handed over the kingdom to his son and he retired. So just in some official engagement, sometimes you can see him in the audience, or some religious ceremonies he will come. So like that, Dasharatha is also desiring to hand over. Why? Because Parishrantaha Asmi. He himself is telling, I have become very tired. Gurvim Dharma Dhuram Vahan Parishrantaha Asmi. This Dharma Dhura, heavy load of Dharma I have been carrying upon me, and then now I am tired and I want to retire. See, I want to retire, you should understand the proper aspect. It's not that I have been bearing this for so long, now I want to transgress you. It's not a license to, you know, kind of now indulge in licentious life. It's not like that. It is that now I want to shift my focus towards Swatma Chinta, etc. So Swatmartham Bhaja Bhaja, I told you that shloka. So for the sake of Atma Unnati, Atma Labha, etc. So for that I want to retire. Not that, you know, I am tired of a disciplined life, now I want to engage in a licentious life. It's not like that. Soham Vishramam Ichchami Putram Kritva Prajahite Sannikrishtan Iman Sarvan Anumanya Dvijarshabhan. Soham Vishramam Ichchami. Saha Aham. Saha Aham means that me who has been bearing this great burden. Aham Vishramam Ichchami Putram Prajahite Kritva. So Putram Prajahite Kritva means by offering my son for the welfare of the people. Putram Prajahite Kritva Vishramam Ichchami. I desire now wealth. And then this is not just my decision, it's not my decision, others also have to agree. So sannikrishtan iman sarvan anumanya dvijarshabhan. So these dvijarshabhas are there, great maharshis are there in the court of Dasharatha, you know. All of them also anumanya means I have to convince them, I have to take their permission. Only after they say yes, I can take their permission. Now before that, the Samanta Rajas have to agree. That also he is going to ask you people, please, so this is my proposal, if you like it, please agree. If you don't like it, tell me what else can I do, what is the alternative solution, all that he is going to ask. So these sannikrishtan iman sarvan vijarshabhan anumanya means having convinced them, having taken their permission. That is the idea. So sannikrishtan means so living close by, that is in his court, they are all there. So iman means these people, sarvan all of them. Iman sarvan sannikrishtan vijarshabhan anumanya putram prajahite kritva Vishramam ichchami, aham vishramam ichchami. Saha aham vishramam ichchami. Saha aham is paramarsha. That me means what? That me who is tired, having borne the burden of dharma for so long. Anything to say here? So what was the meaning for Raja Prabhava Jushtam? Maybe you can see and tell me. Ye Prabhavaha Sarvadig. So I have gone on many expeditions, Sarvadig Yatra, all that I have done. By doing all that, I have accumulated this kind of
by virtue of kingly power. By virtue of kingly power.
But Jushtam, what is Jushtam that he has to say? Raja Prabhava is so kingly power. Raja Prabhava Jushtam. So maybe virtue, I don't know. So that is like I said, it is accumulated over the years that by remaining on this path I have. So because he was a great king, he lived for so long. That is because of his Prabhava, it became accumulated upon him for so long. That is the idea of Raja Prabhava Jushtam. Ajitendriyahi Durvaham Gurvim Dharmadhuram Vahan Lokasya Dharmadhuram Vahan Parishrantaha Asmi. Anujato Himam. So anything to say here? Not so much. So Dharmadhuram means Dharmasthapana Rupa Bhava. So that is also over. So Anujanato Himam Sarvair Gunai Shreshto Mamatmajaha Purandara Samo Virye Ramah Parapuranjayaha. So Anujato Himam Sarvair Gunaihi Shreshtaha Mamatmajaha. Mamatmajaha means my son. Mama Atmajaha, somebody born from me, that is my son. Mam Anujataha. So Mam Anujataha means he is made in my mold, we say, you know. So he has taken, so in Hindi they say Baap pe gaya. So Ram Baap pe gaya. That is, he has got all his father's qualities. That's the idea. Mam Anujataha means he is born in accordance with me. In accordance with me means what? In all the qualities that I have, Rama also has. In accordance with my gunas, he is born. Sarvaihi gunaihi mam anujataha shreshtaha mamatmajaha. My son Rama is Shrestha, is so great, and then he is born in accordance with my. Why is he saying in accordance with my qualities? Because the king has to be, the successor has to be like the previous king, you know. So because the previous king was great anyway, Dasharatha was a great king. So the successor also should be in the mold of Rama. He should be in the mold of Dasharatha. Rama should be Purandara Samaha Virye. So in prowess he is equal to Purandara, is Indra again. Ramaha Parapuranjaya. This Ramaha Parapuranjaya very frequently it will keep coming in Valmiki. I told you. So Parapuranjaya means Rama, who is somebody who can, you know, conquer enemy lands, enemy pura, that is enemy kingdoms, enemy states or enemy cities. Rama can lay siege upon. That is Ramaha Parapuranjayaha. So in a figurative sense it's true. In the literal sense also it's true. He went to Lanka and captured Lanka, you know. So Parapuranjayaha Ramaha Purandara Samaha Virye. And then Mam Anujataha, he has taken upon me. So so the something is written on this Mam Anujataha. Let me find that now. So Matsambandhi Sarvaguna Vishishto Jataha Ityarthaha. Mam Anujataha means Matsambandhi Sarvaguna Vishishtaha. That is, so he is endowed with all the qualities that are there in me. That is, Rama has. Later they are also going to indirectly say, at least Govindaraja comments somewhere later, that you have only one good quality, that is you are a great king. Rama has many more great qualities apart from the qualities that make him a great king. That some Shlesha he is going to introduce, be that as it may. So Matsambandhi Sarvaguna Vishishto Jataha Ityarthaha. Ittam Bhutakhyana Vishayeshu Nuhu. So mam anu. So you know that why that nu mam anujataha. So ityam so ittam bhuta akhyana vishaye anuhu. That is so that avagraha is there. Anujataha means so in this way he is born. So in this way means like me he is born, in that sense mam anujataha. And then why mam is given the dvitiya karma pravachini. So there is a technical term. Karma pravachiniya is a sanya. Now I forgot. So this mam iti. So karma pravachaniyeshu dvitiya, that is the sutra. But what are called karma pravachaniya? There is a sutra. I forgot about that. So dvitiya comes in the context of karma pravachaniya. So did they mention that sutra somewhere? They must have written somewhere. So anyway, so in that, so this mam in that context gets dvitiya because it gets the technical name called karma pravachaniya. So that's why mam. So mam anujataha, it should have been mama anujataha maybe, but mam, why is he putting? Because mam has become now karma pravachaniya, so karma pravachaniyeshu dvitiya. Anyway, so such things grammatical. There are some grammatical discussions. I am not going so much into those things. Mam anujataha sarva gunai. So sarvaihi gunaihi mam anujataha sarvaihi gunaihi shreshtaha. You can put that sarvaihi gunaihi both ways. This is called dehali deepasthanyaya. You must have heard. So the deepa kept on the threshold. In olden days, how houses was built, you can see even now in some videos of old agraharas. So now we have rooms, you know, so like this, you will have one hall, and then there will be one room here, one room there. So in olden days, the rooms used to be built straight, one after the other. So one hall, then one room in between, then one bedroom or something, one courtyard, then kitchen, like that straight it used to be. No rooms to the right or left, just straight the houses used to be. So if you keep one deepam somewhere in between, that deepam will enlighten the entire. So it helps this side also, that side also. That is called dehali deepasthanyaya. Like that is sarvaihi gunaihi. You can put it both ways. Sarvaihi gunaihi shreshtaha, sarvaihi gunaihi mam anujataha. In all respects, he has taken unto me. He is born like I have the qualities. He is born endowed with those qualities, and by all those qualities, he is shreshtaha. So his shreshtatvam, Rama's shreshtatvam is by his gunas. That is the idea. Sarvaihi gunaihi shreshtaha. So Rama is great because of the gunas that he has. And Purandarasa Mahavirye Ramaha Parapuranje. Tam Chandram Iva Pushpena Yuktam Dharmabhritam Varam Yuvarajye Niyoktasmi Pratah Purusha Pungavam. Pratah or Pritaha. Pritaha is Pathantaram. Pratah Purusha Pungavam. Tam Chandram Iva Pushpena Yuktam Dharmabhritam Varam. Tam Dharmabhritam Varam. That is he who is the best amongst those endowed with dharma. Dharmabhritam means so one who is bearing dharma, or here you can say one who is endowed with dharma. See, Dasharatha's that hangover of dharma bhara is continuing. That's why maybe Valmiki very nicely described. So put those words. Whether Valmiki put those words, maybe Dasharatha himself said it. You know, Dharmabhritam Varam. That is endowed with dharma. That is how you should take here. Not that Rama is also already feeling the load of dharma or something like that. Dharmabhritam Varam. Tam Ramam Yauvarajye Niyoktum Asmi. So Niyokta Yauvarajye Niyokta Asmi Aham. So I have now Niyokta here means I have decided to appoint Rama as the Yuvaraja. Yauvarajye Niyokta Asmi. I have, so Niyokta here means so I have appointed. You should take it in the spirit because he is going to ask later. So this is my idea. That is in mind I have made up that Rama has to be made up. He's going to say also later, are you agreeing just because I have said it, or do you really want it? All that he's going to ask. So here Niyokta means you should say, so I have mentally decided that I am going to make Rama the Yuvaraja. Yuvarajye Niyokta Asmi. I have now become Niyokta, the employer of Rama into Ayodhya. That is, now I desire to make Rama the Yuvaraja. So I am now the employer of Rama into Yuvarajya. Yuvarajye Niyoktaha Asmi Prataha. So that Purusha Pungavam Ramam. Purusha Pungavam means so he is the best amongst men, something like that. So Purusha Pungavam Ramam Prataha. Prataha means tomorrow morning. Shvah Prataha, tomorrow morning. Yuvarajye Niyokta Asmi. And then how Chandramiva Pushyena Yuktam. So Pushyena Yuktam Chandramiva. As though like Chandra. So Chandra, which is there in Pushya Nakshatra. If Chandra, so the commentators are telling, otherwise how do I know? So Chandra, if Chandra is in Pushya Nakshatra, so Pushyam, I think Pushyam is one of the masa also. Pushyam, Magha, Pushya, Magha and Phalguna. So Pushya Masa. So Chandra, if Chandra is in Pushya Nakshatra, that is a very auspicious time. Therefore, that is the Muhurtam I have decided. That is one meaning. So Pushye, so Pushyena, that is one way. Pushyena Yuktam Chandramiva is so in this Pushya Masa I want to do. That is one way. Or Pushyena Prataha Niyoktasmi, in that Pushya Nakshatra I want to do the Yuvarajya Pattabhisheka. The other way, or the way that all three are definitely writing, the others are alternate meanings that they are giving. The other way is Pushyena Yuktam Chandramiva. If Chandra is there in Pushya Nakshatra, it seems that is a combination that achieves everything for sure. It is a definite, sure short combination of success. So that Rama, I am going to make him the Yuvaraja like this Chandra. And then this event is going to be like Chandra endowed in Pushya Nakshatra. That is, it's going to be a very successful rule by Rama. That is his idea. So Pushyena Prataha, when you say, then what happens to Chandramiva? Chandramiva, so Chandramiva Purusha Pungavam. That is Rama who is very pleasing like the Chandra. That way, Chandramiva then becomes an adjective to Rama. So Chandramiva Sthitam Ramam Purusha Pungavam Prataha Yovarajye Nyokta Asmi. Pushyena Prataha Yuvarajye Niyukta Asmi. That is one way. Or you can say Chandrena Yuktam Pushyamiva. So like Pushyena, so Chandramiva, so Pushyena Yuktam Chandramiva. That is like Chandra staying in Pushya Nakshatra is a sure short combination for success. Like that, Rama's Pattabhishekam is also going to be a sure short successful reign. That is one idea. Chandramiva tam Chandramiva Pushyena Yuktam Dharmabhritam Varam Yuvarajye Niyoktasmi Pratah Purusha Pungavam. So they are writing a lot on these things here. So Paresham Shatrunam Purani, that is all over. So here on the previous words, Govindaraja has something to say. So Mam Anujataha Mad Gunan Sarvan Anuprapya Jataha Ityarthaha Nanu Mattascha Gunavattaraha अपरिमेयश्च लोके लोकोत्तर गुणैरिति पूर्वमुक्तं कथम इदानीम अनुजातः हि मां सर्वैर्गुणैः इत्युच्यते पुरंदर सम इति च उच्यते अन्या मध्यस्थचिन्ता हि विमर्दाभ्यधिकोदया इति न्यायेन पौरमुखेन रामस्य सर्वाभ्यधिकगुणतां वक्तुम् एवं उक्तम् इति ध्येयम् अतएव वक्ष्यत बहवो नृपकल्याणगुणाः पुत्रस्य सन्ति. Very nicely he is saying, Govindaraja, previously what Dasharatha said. So you remember Dasharatha was himself thinking about Rama's greatness. At that time he said Rama has many more qualities than me myself. Now what is he telling? Rama is endowed with qualities that I have. Why did Dasharatha say like that? So he should have said openly Rama has greater qualities than me. Why is he just saying that Rama has qualities like me? Because he thinks that if I praise Rama, what is there? Those people have to objectively acknowledge. If I praise, people will think you are the father, therefore you are praising. Dasharatha wanted to objectively listen to the praise of Rama. So what is Rama's worth? Objectively he wanted to know. So Anya Madhyastha Chintahi Vimardabhyadikodaya. So this Madhyastha Chinta, this objective opinion he wanted to hear. That's why he said, so the minimum criteria should be Rama should be as good as Dasharatha. That's the minimum criteria. So he's telling this minimum criteria Rama fulfills. And then they are going to say, hey Dasharatha, Bahavo Kalyana Gunaha, many gunas are there in Rama. And indirectly, Govindaraja is pointing out there that indirectly they are saying you have one, that is Raja Gunas you have in you. The gunas that make you a very good king, those are there in you. Rama has many more great qualities, they are going to say. Tam Chandramiva Pushyena Yuktam Chandramiva Sarvakarya Siddhi Daksham. So that Rama, so Rama who is Purusha Pungava, Rama who is Pushyena Yuktam Chandramiva. So Pushyena Yuktam Chandram Ramam. That is Rama who is now like moon in the Pushya Nakshatra. That is his Sarvartha Siddhi, Sarvakarya Siddhi Dakshaha. That is he is what should I say? He is going to be an adept in fulfilling all the tasks. So Rama is going to be like, Rama is like that. That is one meaning. Or the other meaning is in that Pushya Nakshatra tomorrow I am going to do Pattabhisheka. When you say Pushyena Yavarajye Niyoktasmi, then Chandram becomes the adjective. Just Chandra. Earlier the Nakshatra was Pushyena Yuktam Chandram Ramam. Now here Chandram Ramam, just Rama, who's Rama Chandra, Ramachandra, they say, you know. Tam Chandram iva pushyena yuktam dharma bhritam varam yavarajye niyoktasmi pratah pratah purusha pungavam. I hope I have not confused you with so many meanings and all that. So Shiromani Kara and Govindaraja are writing Yadva, Yadva, they are giving alternate meanings and all that. I'm not going so much into that. अनुरूप सवो नाथो लक्ष्मीवान् लक्ष्मणाग्रजः त्रैलोक्यमपि नाथेन येन स्यान् नाथवत्तरम् अनुरूप सवः सवः युष्माकं राजानुरूपः योग्य अनुरूपः means he's somebody who is very befitting for you people also. So anurupaha, that is he is very appropriate for you people, that is you are all so the Samanta Rajas, and he is Anurupaha, very befitting to lead you people also as the Chakravarti. Anurupaha sa vaha. Vaha Anurupaha means so he is befitting for you. He is in accordance with your with the expectations that are required of somebody who has to supervise you people also. Vaha Anurupaha saha Ramaha. Nathaha saha Ramaha. Nathaha also. So Nathaha means he is the Lord. He can take care. He is capable of taking care. And then Lakshmivan here you can simply say Sita. So Sita is that Lakshmi. So Rama is Rama along with Sita and Lakshmanagrajaha. So once you say Lakshmanagrajaha, obviously that Anuja will also help Rama. Lakshmana is the Anuja, Rama is the Agraja. So ably assisted by Rama and Sita. That is the idea. So Lakshmivan, Lakshmanagrajaha, Nathaha. So by Rama's grace, I am telling on interpretation. We should also look upon at Rama like that. He is Lakshmivan, Lakshmanagrajaha, Nathaha. So Rama is my Lord, not just Rama, but Lakshmivan Ramaha, Rama along with Sita, and then Lakshmivan Lakshmanagrajaha Rama, Rama along with Lakshmana also. So Sita, Rama, Lakshmana together. That Rama who is assisted by Sita and Lakshmana, that Rama is my refuge. Nathaha means so somebody who will take care of me. Nathaha, Lakshmivan, Lakshmanagrajaha. So Vaha here, it's not about personally for Dasharatha, it is Vaha Nathaha. He can take care of you people also. Why? Because he is Lakshmivan. That is he. So what is Lakshmi? They will say. So that all those gunas that are required for a king, that is the Lakshmi here. So Lakshmivan and Lakshmanagrajaha is Lakshmana is going to help him also. Therefore, he will be very capable of taking care of you people. And then, so what kind of Rama he is? Yena Trailokyamapi Nathena Nathavattaram Syat. Even not just Ayodhya or Koshala Raja, all the three worlds will become Nathavattaram. So now it is Nathav. So one is Nathavat, Nathavattara, and then Nathavattamam. But then Tara is used here not because he is less, but just comparison. In comparison to me, Rama will be greater. That is the idea. Dasharatha itself is considered to be the greatest king. Dasharatha is telling he is going to be greater than me also. So by getting Rama as the Lord or as the king, the world also will become better off. In game theory we say better off. So if you can make somebody better off, then you should go ahead with it. Something like that. This Trilokyam will become better off by having Rama as the king. Already people acknowledge Dasharatha to be best. Of course, he's not saying it, but the idea is people acknowledge Dasharatha to be the best, but by having Rama, they will be better off. That is, Rama can be the better, even more greater than Dasharatha. Yena, by whom? Trilokyamapi Nathavattaram Syat. So Yena Nathena, by which Lord, even this entire three worlds will become better off. That by that Rama, I want to engage him in the Yuvaraj. Anurupa Savo Nathaha, Lakshmivan Lakshmanagrajaha, Trilokyamapi Nathena, Yenasyan Nathavattaram, Anena Shreyasa Sadhya Sanyoksheham Imam Mahim, Gataklesho Bhavishyami, Sute Tasmin Niveshya Vai. So Anena Shreyasa Sadhyaha Sanyokshe Aham Imam Mahim. Imam Mahim, this earth, Anena Shreyasa Sadhyaha Sanyokshe Aham Sadhyaha, immediately, Anena Shreyasa Sanyokshe. I want to yoke this entire earth by this Shreyas, by this very auspicious deed of making Rama the Yuvaraja. I want to immediately do it. Sadhyaha, see that urgency is already there in Dasharatha's mind. Anena Shreyasa Sadhyaha Aham Imam Mahim Sanyokshe. I want to endow this entire earth by this very auspicious deed of making Rama the Yuvaraja. And then by making that, Gatakleshaha Bhavishyami. I will be free of worry. My worry, so that worry is always there as the king. He's not just the father, but king also. As the king, one of his responsibilities is having a successor who will rule. That entire lineage, he has to keep up the name also. That is one klesha that Dasharatha is having. And then physical klesha anyway is there, he also has said. So therefore, gata kleshaha bhavishyami. By this one task, somewhere in the commentaries they are saying it also, that by this one, and I have mentioned this in the last class also, by this one task, two purposes are solved. Dasharatha also gets retirement, and the world also becomes better off by having such a great prince like Rama. So this prince, it's called regent. If I remember nicely, somewhere I read, maybe in Rajagopalachari's Ramayana book. So this regent, so see, Dasharatha wants to retire, but still he is making the Yuvaraja only. That is, the king is the king as long as he is alive. He can only make somebody the ruler. Regent it is called. So regent means he is ruling, but in the name of the king. That is the Yuvaraja here. Yuvaraja means regent, So the regent is the actual, the de facto ruler is regent. The de jure ruler is the king. So the king is ruling, but actually the decisions are taken by the regent, the Yuvaraja here. So if you see Elizabeth R, she will sign. Queen Elizabeth, if you see Elizabeth R, what is that R there? Regina. So regent and Regina, whatever. So that's the feminine word of it. So she is the monarch and she is the ruler also. That's the idea. R there. So this Rama is the Yuvaraja. Dasharatha will be the king, but Rama will be the Yuvaraja. The de facto ruler will be Rama. That's the idea. So he has to not worry anymore. So like he's still the Pitadipati, but the successor is taking care of the day-to-day activities, something like that. Rama will take care of the policy decisions, but still the king will be Dasharatha only. He does not have to really worry about these decisions anymore. Gatakleshaha bhavishyami. So I will become somebody who's free from all worries. Sute tasmin niveshya. So how will I become gatakleshaha? Tasmin shreyase sutam niveshya. So sute niveshya. So tasmin niveshya sute. That is having employed my son in that Yuvarajya, in that task, having employed him, I will become gatakleshaha bhavishyami. Anena shreyasa sadya sanyokshyeham imam mahim gataklesho bhavishyami. Sute tasmin niveshya vai yadidam menurupartham maya sadhu sumantritam bhavanto menu manyantam katham va karavanyaham. So now he is telling yad idam, this. So yad means whatever, idam this. So this whatever has been, me anurupartham maya sadhu sumantritam. Yadidam maya sadhu sumantritam. So this is something that is sumantritam, maya sumantritam, well thought about by me, maya sumantritam, and sadhu sumantritam. I feel this is a very nice decision to take, maya sadhu sumantritam, and then yat me anurupartham. If this you think is very befitting of me, if you think this is the task that I definitely have to do, yat means here, yat means not that which. So yat means yadi, in that sense yat. Yadidam me anurupartham. If you think that this is befitting of me, yadidam me anurupartham, which is maya sadhuni mantritam. Of course, this is sumantritam. This is something that I have thought about. But if you think it is appropriate of me, bhavantaha me anumanyatam. So you people, please give me the permission. That is, you please give me the acceptance. If you think that this is very befitting of me, if you think this is something that I definitely have to do, this according to me, maya sadhu sumantritam. But if you also think yad idam me anurupartham, the yad means yadi here, yadi, if you think that it is appropriate for me, then bhavantaha, you people, me anumanyatam, you people give me your acceptance, you people give me your that is your anugnya. So abhyanugnya, you give me that you are okay with this proposal. Otherwise, katham va karavani. This va means otherwise. Va means otherwise, katham karavani aham. So if otherwise, then what is it that I have to do? See, I am tired, I want to take rest. So now you tell what could be the alternate way out. So bhavanto me anumanyantam katham va karavanyaham. Now on all this, many has been writing, like I told you, the first sarga we saw the commentary. This, to the extent that I remember, I am telling you. If there is something good, then maybe I have to tell you. Anurupatve hetul Lakshmivaniti, that Lakshmivan, all that we saw. Yada Anurupatve hetul Lakshmanagraja Lakshmana Sarvattu Sashrite Prema Sarvathava Anurupa ityadi Nityapainya Lakshmiya Vishishtaha परिजन पर्यंतो रामः ओके श्रेयसा प्रशस्ततरेण रामेण महीं संयोक्ष्ये so bhavatam anurupartham anukula but bhavatam is not there yadidam yadidam abhisheka rupam karyam yadi so I told you yad means yadi maya sadhu sumantritam bhavatam anurupartham anukula prayojo bhavatam is not there right bhavantaha is there. So anurupartham means so here so me anurupartham and bhavatam anurupartham maybe you can add bhavatam there. So if you think that is something this is befitting of me and if you think this is something that is good for you also then you give me the permission. Tilakakara is telling bhavatam anurupartham anukula prayojanam. Harshayuktadvat vaktur asmat shabda apaunar doshaya itotiriktava katham kena prakarena. So here so me anumanyatam and then maya sadhu sumantritam telling me that itself so once telling that itself is a dosha they say so me and mine syndrome like Swamiji says so this me mine like that saying it once itself is a big thing. Now he's telling maya sumantritam me anurupam or me anumanyatam he's telling see me anurupartham and then me anumanyatam maya sadhu sumantritam he's referring to himself so many times. Tilakakara is telling he's just excited so that so when you are excited you speak in different sentences you know broken sentences. Suppose if you are calm and composed one big sentence you will speak but here you are speaking in broken sentences. So this is maya sadhu sumantritam yadidam me anurupartham so bhavantaha me anumanyantam like that he's out of harsha he's talking like that. See even if he's talking about out of harsha it is still wrong. I told you long back so druptaha so Khrishtaha Dripyati Driptaha Dharmamati Kramati Apastamba says so if you become extremely happy you have to be careful. Extreme happiness means you will become arrogant and out of arrogance you will transgress dharma. To that extent they were very sensitive about these things. Khrishtaha Dripyati Driptaha Dharmamati Kramati and he has transgressed dharma also out of harsha so many times may he has said. Anyway so that is the me mamma narupa yogi artho yasmin. Okay. So yadidam menurupartham maya sadhu sumantritam bhavanto menu manyantam katham va karavanyaham si aham me mam maya so many times he has said out of harsha that he has said all these things. Yadyap yesha mama pritir hitamanyad vichintyatam anya madhyastha chintatu vimardabhyadiko daya. So this is something the second half is something is a quotable quote you can mark that. So anya madhyastha chinta madhyastha chintatu anya and then vimarda abhyadhikodaya. So yadyap yesha mama pritihi see this is something that makes me happy so but even be that as it may maya so hitam anyat vichintyatam if you think something else is more appropriate please think about it. Yadyapi even though esha mama pritihi even though this proposal is something that makes me happy still hitam anyat vichintyatam if you think something else is more better anyat is hitam something else is hitam if you think so vichintyatam you people deliberate upon it and tell me. See he's telling this is he's also making the distinction very clearly. So preyaha and shreyaha like that pritihi and hitam. So this is something that makes me happy but it need not be the best thing to do though see that's why so your mind can very nicely convince you if it wants something it can very nicely convince you that this is the best thing to do. So the Dasharatha is aware of that fact therefore he's telling I feel I have well thought about it and this is the right thing to do but then this is something that excites me therefore maybe there could be some other thing that I can do also. If there is something like that you people please think about it. Yadyap yesha mama pritihi hitam anyat vichintyatam vai anya madhyastha chintatu vimarda abhyadikodaya. So madhyastha chinta anya so let me just see that यतो मध्यस्थानां रागद्वेष हीनानां चिंतातु विचारस्तु तद्वतां चिंता अपेक्षया अन्या विलक्षणा. What is this anya madhyastha chinta? Madhyastha means somebody who has no stakes in the decision. Dasharatha has somebody who has stakes in the decision. Why? First of all, he is looking to retire. That is one thing. Moreover, it is his own son that he is talking about. So there are stakes for Dasharatha. But this Madhyastha does not have any such ragadveshas. So Madhyastha does not have ragadveshas is one way of saying, but the more right way is to say he who does not have ragadveshas is the actual madhyastha. Madhyastha means, so this comes from the Vadi, Prativadi, you know, so Purva Pakshi and Siddhanti, there will be a madhyastha in between. So there will be a madhyastha, is the, what should I say, the arbiter or something like that. He will decide the outcome. There's a madhyastha, a Vadi and Prativadi. They will debate out, the madhyastha will decide. So he is kept in between. He has no stakes either in this Purva Paksha or in the Siddhanta, in the Vada or Prativada. He has no stakes. He is just objectively analyzing the situation. So that Anya means Vilakshana. How Vilakshana? How Vilakshana means different. How different? So why is it different? Because these people who have stakes desire out of Ragadveshas. But Madhyastha's Chinta. Madhyastha Chinta means the outcome of the decision of the Madhyastha is Anya Vilakshana. Why? Because he does not have Ragadveshas. Tu means on the other hand. On the other hand means what? These people who have Ragadveshas, who have stakes, will think out of Ragadveshas. Tu. But on the other hand, Madhyastha Chinta Anya. The middleman's decision is always free of all these Ragadveshas. It is objective. Vimardena Purva para Paksha Sangharshena Abhyadikodaya Adhikartha Pradurbhavavati. So Vimarda Abhyadikodaya. Vimarda Abhyadikodaya means Vimardena Abhyadikodaya. What is Vimardena? Vimardena means Purva para Paksha Sangharshena. By nicely here, you know, rubbing the Purva and Apurva and Para Paksha. That is the two alternatives. So by nicely evaluating both of them, this decision will be brought. The Madhyastha's decision will be Vimarda. That is it is nicely well thought about, well ascertained, objectively ascertained decision. But Vimarda Abhyadikodaya means Vimardena Abhyadikodaya. So Udaya means Phalavati, that which brings about a result. So that is Udaya. And Adhikodaya. Abhyadikodaya means, so Adhika Artha Pradurbhavavati. That is, it is something Abhyudaya. So Adhika Udaya is there, you know. So Abhyudaya and then Adhika Abhyudaya. You should take it that way. Abhyadikodaya means Adhika Abhyudaya. That is, it gives more welfare, better off situation, or more welfare inducing result than a Ragadvesha person's decision. That is the idea. Madhyastha Chintatu Anya Vimardabhyadikodaya. It is Adhika Abhyudaya. Why? Because Vimardena it has been reached about. It is Vimarda. That is, it is something that is well thought about, objectively thought about. Therefore, it gives a much greater result than the decision taken by a Ragadvesha person. Yadyapyesha mama pritir hitam anyad vichintyatam anya madhyastha chinta vimardabhyadikodaya. So that second half is a quotable quote. You can mark that. Iti bruvantam mudita pratyanandan nripam vrishtimantam mahamegham naddanta iva varshinaha. So iti bruvantam. So while that Dasharatha spoke like that, muditaha pratyanandan nripaha. So iti nripam bruvan. So nripam, maybe you have to connect it with that next shloka. So iti bruvantam pratyanandan nripaha muditaha. So those nripaha, the assembled kings there, iti nripam bruvantam. That is, when that king spoke like that, that Dasharatha spoke like that, then the kings assembled there, you know, they pratyanandan. So they became extremely happy, delighted by listening to those words. What should I say? The decision of Dasharatha they heard and became very happy. Pratyanandan, they were elated, and muditaha, mudita also means happy. So muditaha, pratyanandan. So you have to show some difference. So pratyanandan means prashamsa purvakam angi chakruhu. Muditaha means they became happy. Pratyanandan means angi chakruhu, they agreed. But what is that? So pratyanandan, anandan means they agreed, and pratyanandan means very happily they agreed. So iti nripam bruvantam, those nripaha muditaha pratyanandan. Muditaha nripaha, the happy kings agreed to the proposal. That is the idea. When Dasharatha spoke like that, the happy kings agreed to the proposal. Muditaha nripaha, happy kings. Pratyanandan agreed. Vrishtimantam mahamegham naddanta iva barhinaha. And very nicely, this is the beauty of Valmiki's Kavi. Valmiki as a Kavi is coming out. So when they heard the news that Dasharatha decided to make Rama the Yuvaraja, that news, how did they react to that news? It seems they reacted like these peacocks react to rainfall. So they they spread their, what is that called, those feathers and all that, they spread about and start dancing. These people became like that. Vrishtimantam mahamegham barhinaha iva nardantaha. So these barhi means, so barhi means peacock. Barhinaha iva, like peacocks, nardantaha, they were dancing, so elated at that decision. How Vrishtimantam mahamegham, when this peacock sees a mahamegha, great big cloud, which is Vrishtimantam, which is raining. So when this peacock sees a raining cloud, how it becomes elated and starts dancing. All the assembled kings became very happy on listening to the decision of this decision of Dasharatha about Rama's Pattabhisheka. We will stop here and see the next shlokas subsequently. Iti Bruvantam Mudita Pratyanandan Ripan Rupam Vrishtimantam Mahamegham Nardanta Iva Barhinaha. So Barhi is a very nice word. I cannot but help remember shloka from Bhagavatam, Barha Pidam Natavara Vapuh. I like that shloka a lot. So Barha Pidam Natavara Vapuh Karnayoh Karnikaram Bidhradvasah Kanaka Kapisham Vaijayantin cha Malam Randhan Venus Vanandran Venu Radhara Sudhaya Purayan Gopavrindaihi Vrindaranyam Swapada Ramanam Pravishad Gita Kirtihi. Don't ask me to explain the meaning, it will take 15 minutes. I don't want to get into it, but Barha, there Barha Pidam means one who has peacock feather. So that's the idea. I like that shloka a lot. So, what was the idea? Barha, so Randhran Venu Radhara Sudhaya Purayan Gopavrindaihi Vrindaranyam Swapada Ramanam. So Swapada Ramanam, from that context only, that Raman ki reti in Vrindavan, they say there is a place, I have not been to Vrindavan, Raman ki reti, they say that word came from this shloka only. Swapada Ramanam Vrindaranyam. That is that Vrindaranya, that forest called Vrinda, which is made beautified by the steps of Krishna. That is that Vrindaranya. Pravishad Gita Kirtihi. That Gita Kirtihi means Krishna, whose glories have been sung. He Pravishat entered. So this is the beginning shloka for the Rasa Panchadhyayi, I think. So if I remember rightly, he enters for the Rasa Leela. That is, he is entering into that Vrindaranya. Vrindaranya means our heart. Okay, so Krishna is entering our heart. I like that shloka a lot. I couldn't but help remembering of it. And I write Barhinaha. Iti Bruvantam Mudita Pratyanandan Rupan Rupam Vrishtimantam Mahamegham Nardanta Iva Barhinaha. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Yatra Yatra Raghunatha Kirtanam Tatra Tatra Kutamastakанjalim Bashpavari Paripurnalochanam Marutim Namata Rakshasantakam. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramarpanamastu.